What up, baby? We are about to drive to St. Louis, Missouri and go to the Funny Bone for the open mic. It's about a 3.5 hour drive to the Funny Bone. I will see you guys there. Yo, we at the Funny Bone in St. Charles, Missouri, which is right next to St. Louis. And I signed up for the open mic, but there's a limited amount of spots, so not everyone gets on the list. And they didn't put me on the fucking list. Even though I told them I just drove 3.5 hours. Could I get a little priority here? And they said, sorry, no, you're not on the list tonight. So fuck this club. Fuck everyone who runs it. If you're watching this, boycott the Funny Bone in St. Charles. Piece of shit comedy club. I don't care if they see this video and they get mad at me and they never book me here. Fuck them. Fuck this club. Funny Bone in St. Charles is a goddamn joke, and I don't mean that in a good way. The only laughable thing about this club is the management. Trash people. I fucking hate St. Louis. These goddamn bastards aren't going to put an out-of-towner on the list. Fuck them. We're about to go to another open mic. And yeah, we're just gonna fucking adapt and move on. We're gonna go to a different open mic. These fuckers didn't deserve me anyway. See you guys at the next one. Yo, we at the Platypus open mic. I'm with Jack and Eric. How long you guys been doing comedy?
8 years.
Getting close to 5.
All right, and have you guys been in St. Louis this whole time?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I've also been here. I'm about to move to Chicago, I think.
Why Chicago?
It's just a good scene, and I don't lose any of the Midwest connections. I'd like to go to New York, but I can't afford that shit. And Austin, I feel like it's just kind of oversaturated right now.
Yeah, I would agree with both of those. So, 8 years in St. Louis. Have you traveled around a bit?
Yeah, I've done Nashville, Cincinnati, Austin. I did a set in New York City. I've been around.
Would you ever move for comedy?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah. As soon as a city became like financially viable, I would probably consider going. But I also don't even live in St. Louis, so this is just the closest comedy scene to where I actually live. So I would consider moving here before I moved away.
Where do you actually live?
It's a very small town called Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It's like 35,000 people, and there's just no clubs, no scene, no nothing. So I drive up here for it, and yeah.
How far do you have to drive to get here?
About 2 hours.
How often do you come up?
4 times a week.
God damn. So, Jack, you're hosting the open mic tonight. Can you explain what's so special about this open mic?
Yeah, it's a drinking game. We pull different playing cards, and it's like a different kind of topic or theme, different way to do your joke. And it's a little bit of improv, a little bit of riffing, and if they pull off the card, they drink. So everybody just gets drunk and fucks around, so it's a pretty good time.
Yeah, so we all pull a card, and that correlates to something, and then you have to do whatever the card says?
Yeah, it's like your dirtiest joke, your cleanest joke, what's your closer, do you remember a joke from like your first set and shit. So it's just kind of a fun mic to, mix it up.
That's going to be fun. So, Eric, do you ever do comedy in Cape Girardeau?
Yeah, I did one. I did a show back in December. There's just not a See you, man.
Eric's got to go get the open mic started. So, okay, sorry. So, Jack, you do comedy in Cape Girardeau, you saying?
Yeah, I did a show back last December. There's just not a ton of venues to do it in. So, anytime a new place opens, they want to try out a comedy night, I'll go down there, and it's usually fun.
So, 4 times a week, that's 8 hours of driving. What do you usually listen to on the road?
Actually, a lot of times I'll turn off music, I turn off podcasts, and I just sit in silence, because it's like that's where a lot of bits come from. It's just boredom breeds creativity. So sometimes you never know. You just drive past a billboard a million times, and then you have a random thought, and you're like, oh, that could be a bit,
That's so true. Sometimes when I'm going to an open mic and I don't have enough material, I'm like, I can't listen to anything. I got to think of stuff. So
Yeah. Because people, I think too many people don't spend time alone with their thoughts. But then some people I tell that to, and they're like, "You're a psychopath," because they're like, "You just sit in silence." And I'm like, "Yeah." Who makes it? Yeah, which one of us is crazier? I'm allowed. I'm comfortable with my thoughts. You're uncomfortable with your thoughts. So, what's that say?
That's a good point. So, are you driving back tonight, or do you have a place to crash here?
No, I'll probably drive back tonight.
All right, sweet. Hey, shout out Jack and Eric, dude. Follow them on Instagram.
Yeah, it's at ER Comedy, and Jack is at comedian Jack Wright.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, man.
Michael Blanck.
Yo, fuck St. Charles, am I right? Yeah. Fuck the funny bone down there. That open mic sucks. All right, I got a 3.
3 is our butthurt card.
Everybody
go ahead and take a drink because Mike's acting like a little bitch.
We just finished the open mic. It's kind of a fun premise for an open mic. Basically, you drew from a giant deck of cards, and each card basically told you what kind of joke you had to do. The first card I drew was about puns. So every time I told a pun, they had to drink. So I pulled out my punniest joke.
So anytime you hit a pun or any wordplay or something like that throughout your set, we'll take a drink. So you don't have to do it right now, but at any time you do one.
Oh, okay, that's weird.
It's the whole point.
So you don't want me to do a pun right now?
You can right now. You got a pun right now. We'll take a drink. Yeah.
All right.
Give us all the puns.
All right, I'll hit you with a pun. I was dating this girl, and she started selling pictures of her feet on the internet. I wasn't really comfortable with it because, you know, she wasn't doing porn, but she was definitely towing the line. She was dipping her toes in.
That's another drink right now. He's getting us.
That's the heel of the joke. That's all. One of the cards I drew, I couldn't use a microphone for. I didn't really like that card. Didn't really like the joke I did for it either.
All right. Yeah. 7. Is this thing on? For your next joke, you need to perform without the aid of a microphone.
Without the aid of a microphone. No AIDS. First time in my life. All right.
There we go. We'll take a drink. That's a pun.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm not usually very vocal about this, but I would like to announce that I am officially cancer-free. Thank you. I have been cancer-free for all my life now. I drew a card called Echo Chamber, which is where like the host of the mic just kind of repeats whatever you're saying into a ghost mic. So he's just like echoing everything you say. We got an 8.
8. This is our echo chamber. For
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, I'll get this one. You got the feedback, right? All right.
All right. Echo. So I was fucking my grandma last week. Hardest part about fucking your grandma, digging up the body first. I wanted him to say something fucked up. All right, we're done. Joke's over. I drew a card called Time Machine, so I had to tell a joke from my first ever stand-up set. Of course, it was a bad joke. 4.
4. This is our time machine card. How long have you been doing stand-up?
About 5 years.
5 years. Do you remember a joke from your very first open mic?
My very first? All right. This is definitely maybe first one. I'm a failed entrepreneur. I invented a machine. It's called the reverse toilet. It puts the poop back up your butt. So it's not really a joke.
That's Michael Blanck, everybody. Yeah. You gotta take a drink on that. That's a drink. That's the first open mic.
Yeah. I did this mic a couple years ago, and one of the cards was where you just get heckled for a minute. I said they should bring it back, and they're like, "Don't tell me how to run my show." I was like, "All right, well, fucking, that was your best card, so you should listen to me." Can we get the heckle card back? I missed the...
Oh, he wants to tell us how to run our show. Looks like JC pulled a butthurt card, dude. He's fucking
That was the open mic in St. Louis. It was all right, dude. All I gotta say is fuck this fucking city. I fucking hate St. Louis. These fucking douchebags didn't put me on the open mic list at the Funny Bone. Fuck them. All these people in St. Louis, they think they're so much better than us. They're like, oh, I'm from St. Louis. Oh, we're better than Kansas City because we have the Arch. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. Worst city in America. They didn't put me on their open mic list. Well, when I'm fucking headlining the whole country, I'm not putting them on my list. I'm going to skip over this stupid fucking city. Fuck the Arch. Fuck the Cardinals. Fuck the Blues. And hey, go Rams. Let's go Los Angeles Rams. This is why I'm never going to make it in comedy. I just talk too much shit. Everyone here is going to hate me now. And I fucking hate them too. Anyways, that was the open mic. Tomorrow we're going to leave this godforsaken city. And we're going to go do a show in Nashville, Tennessee. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I will see you fuckers there.